are live. Hello and welcome. This is a special Saturday show, and it is 1:15 in the afternoon here in the land of the burning sun. This is episode 67. We are continuing with part 2 of the Lego set 75312. Yes, that is correct. Boba Fett's Starship. This is different than the Slave 1 build, the 25th anniversary Slave 1. It's a little smaller. It is still the same ship. It does not come with a frozen Han Solo, however. It comes with a frozen Gamorrean. Now, before we get going too far, let's get things situated in the back there with Scully. For those who are new to the channel, we do Lego builds, we do video game reviews, we do computer builds. We use the royal we because we are a one-man operation. We produce. We don't do much editing. We just don't want to spend our time editing, so we do live streams. So we are unrehearsed, we are unscripted, we are unedited, we are not monetized, we are not sponsored, we do this for the fun of it. And again, today we are continuing this build, the 75312 set, Lego set. Boba Fett's Starship. 593 pieces, nearly 600 pieces. We got through 4 bags. We got through 2 bags on the last part. Today we will see if we can get through the last 2 and complete the build. It comes with 2 minifigs plus the frozen Gamorrean. If I'm saying that right, I'm not sure. I'd have to go look at it. But it comes with the Mandalorian, it comes with a Boba Fett. We will set them off to the side over here for now. And now comes the ASMR portion of our video. I have built this set once before, but only once. Took it down to make room for other sets, but we need content. We're going to build some of these old sets, rebuild them. The advantage is we don't have to stop and put the decals on, the stickers on. It is a fun part, and I do enjoy doing that on cam. But this time we are not going to do that. So we got all the way up. I think we are on step 100 or thereabouts. Yes. Step 98. Bag 3. Right here, step 99 is where we are at. I'll move the mouse out of the way, get things moved out of the way here. And we'll jump in. Okay, and here we go. Starting with one of these and a couple of barrel connectors, as I would call them. I don't know what the official Lego name is for them. Okay. some more barrel connectors. These and the little slanted vent, upward vent. There's one. Where's the other? Really want to get this build done just so it's not taking up space. It can take up space as a completed build and less as a disassembled set. Okay, where are you? Okay. Nope, don't do that. There we go. I'm trying to see. There we go. Okay. Where is the one last piece? A little flat black 1x2 tile. No, that's a 1x3. There's one. Maybe the last one. There we go. Now we put this one on. And that's the only tricky part when the decals are already applied is making sure you put them on in the correct orientation so that the sticker is the correct way on the set when you're done. Let's see. Okay, now this should be able to attach. Alright, this is going this way. That's why things are a bit being weird. Okay. Get oriented correctly to your piece. Okay, here we go. Let's see, where is it? Another 1x2 tile. 1x3 tiles. There it is. There's the piece I'm looking for. Set that down. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can find that last piece. There we go. Hold on, let's see. Now we might have to pause the stream here for a second. I might have to. Where is that piece? with this one, the other side. Okay. Okay. There's one. Trying to find these little pieces. Now, the first piece I was looking for, this one. Okay. This one and this. And then I have no, okay, it shows you the picture of what it's building, but you're looking at it and like, I have no idea how that's going to turn out to be that. But you keep going. And eventually it all takes shape and looks right. You hope. And it usually does. Okay. There we go. Okay, trying to get this one piece in here. Be working it in. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. We'll be right back. And we're back. All right, we are on step 129, still on bag 3. Here we go. I remember this part of the build. You have these little pieces that go in at right angles to each other, locking them in. I'm seeing that piece. It's got an arrow pointing right at it. But where do these other... Okay, over here. That's where those other pieces are going in. Finding these other pieces. Okay, I missed a couple pieces on the previous step. Here we go. And that piece and one of these, no. This piece. Let's see. And that completes that part. Now we move on to the other side. And make sure you grab the right, correctly colored piece. I mean, you can mix and match it if you want. You don't have to follow the rules, I suppose. One. Here's another. Trying to find those little pieces and get them on. that one. There, that's the piece I'm looking for. Okay, where's that piece I need? There it is. And then the stud shoot blaster. And then this piece goes on. And then all the little detail pieces. Oh, finding all the pieces and finding all the little pieces you need. And double checking your work. There's a fair amount of that as well. Okay, we are on to the next phase. Oh, I see. We are moving on to the front of the ship, or the nose of the ship. But I would consider the nose, or you might consider this the nose. I don't know. This, and then one of these, and a number of them. Okay. Okay, now the other side. drop piece. And there's the last one. And there we go. Okay. Next, on to step 157. Then we build the other side. Okay, come on. A light gray. Not one of those. Not that. There it is. That was the piece we were looking for. Knew it had to be around here somewhere. And now where's our little control panel? A little black 1x2 control panel. Where is it? Having a little trouble finding it. Where is it? In the meantime, we'll get these in place. It's got to be here somewhere. There it is. It wasn't black, it was light or dark gray, and that's why I couldn't find it. Looking for the wrong colored piece. Okay. Next up, 2 of those. There's one. Where's the second? Where's the second? There it is. Okay, no, this one. Alright, now I'm looking for that. One of the 2 of these. Curved, there's the other one. And the canopy goes on now. And then we build the Mandalorian. Next up. We are into bag 4. The final bag. Now we build the little blasters that go down on the bottom down here. Gotta get everything positioned just right. We don't have any neurological weirdness going on. No. I call these the lightsaber handles. We need some of those. Dogs are upset about something. There we go. See, we have the blasters on there. Make sure they're pointed equally. Very good. Very good. step 168. We're going to build 2 of these. Two of them. Hey! Apparently something's outside that they need to be upset about. Or we could build 2 of them at the same time. We usually do one and then the other. And let's stick to that. There, one like that. And then we build a second one. I'm not even looking at the instructions, I'm building off of memory. That's okay. I am at this step right here. You can't see that. I'm not covered up. It's covered up by the cutout for the main cam. The front view cam. Where is that last little piece I need? There he is. Now, and then these go on either side here. And you end up with that. Nicely looking. Very nicely looking. Okay. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy some ASMR Lego builds, some nice, quiet, relaxing ASMR, except when the dogs bark. As we build Boba Fett's Starship. Lego set 75312. 312. Making sure that we are doing this correctly and trying not to break our pieces. We are doing the last bag, bag 4. And then this little piece here. And this piece here. That. And this one. These little claws on there. And now we use some of the fun Technic pieces. All the way through, and then this piece through like that, and another piece to capture that. And then this will go through there. Now, that, one of these, this one goes on this side. Now we build the opposite side. See, and then that piece, and this, and that. Now as we start to run down on the pieces, we don't have this huge bag full of pieces staring at us. It makes it a little easier to find what you're looking for. Peanut Shatsy. Thank you. And this is a retired set. I had this and I had it built and it was sitting on the shelf and I needed to make room for some newer sets, so I disassembled it. I've only built it once. This is the second time I've built this. And it's a blast, and when I decided I was going to put it back together and I looked up and went, oh, they've already retired this set. Okay, well, I'm glad I still have it and have the box, even though the box is flattened. I still have the box for it. In my younger days, I would have just taken it out, used it, played with it, disassembled it, and then promptly lost all the pieces. Or not lost all the pieces, but it would have gone in with a bin with a lot of other pieces and would have ended up losing some of it and not being able to ever rebuild it. I'm rambling a little bit, but such it is on a live stream. So thank you for joining us, Peanut Shatsy. If I'm saying that correctly. I hope I am. We do Lego builds, we do computer builds, we do a lot of video game reviews, plug and play reviews. Kind of a little bit of whatever we like. Because this channel is for fun. So we're here to play. And if anyone wants to come along with us, what they call, I guess they call parallel play. You're not actually joining me in doing this, but you're here along for the ride, and we're just keeping each other company. Oh, you're welcome. Like I said, I do this for the fun of it. The cardinal rule: when it stops being fun, we stop doing it. And that's why this Boba Fett's Starfighter ended up going into a two-parter. Is my back started from leaning over, my back started aching, and I thought, you know what, we're just gonna call it. We don't have to try and finish this all in one stream. We can do a second stream, stretch it out a little bit. You know, it's yeah. And they're weighted, the little winglet thingies are weighted so that when you tip it, it actually rotates to where it's supposed to be, if you can see that on cam. Pretty cool. Alright, we load up the stud launchers. Those look like they're red studs. 2 red studs. And then of course it shows you're not supposed to launch these studs at the minifigs. It might hit them in the eye. Don't launch at the minifigs. Alright, now we build this little cart thing that goes with it for hauling out your frozen captives. All right. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Sometimes everything is easier to find as you get down to the last little pieces, except when you're working on a black mat, and most of the pieces are black. And it kind of, and the lighting, you kind of get an idea from the lighting on cam. I could turn up the lighting, and but then it starts washing things out. You start getting massive reflections on things. So we try to do a little, what's going to be best for both worlds. What looks good on cam? What can I work with? Yes. Cardinal rule: when it stops being fun. One of the cardinal rules: when it stops being fun, we stop doing it. One of the other cardinal rules is, if it's free, take 2. But we won't list all the cardinal rules today. No, because I probably can't remember all of them. What's reminds me of Star Trek and the Fringer rules of acquisition and all, however many there are of those. the Ferengi rules of acquisition. And of course, I'm rambling a little bit, but such it is on a live stream. Sometimes it's okay to just sit in silence and watch the stream, but sometimes you just want some ambient mutterings. Ah, that's in the description of the channel. Just someone to keep you company. And that's another reason why we're live. So thank you for joining in chat as we get near the end of this build, near completion here. We are nearing the end. Uh-oh. Did I use a slope piece where I shouldn't have? Because this is not the right color. This is light gray, not the dark gray. I should have somewhere. But where? Oh, that could be almost impossible to find at this point. So we're just going to use it where here. And hopefully sometime we'll disassemble this build, put it back together, find the piece, get every piece back in its proper place. I mentioned that earlier in this video, in this stream. Yes, you got to make sure that you get the right color for the piece you're putting in. And again, that's where the lighting comes into a little bit of a problem, a little bit of a dilemma there. When you think, okay, well, hit I can't tell for sure in the instructions if that's light gray or dark gray because the lighting's just a little bit dim. And mine eyes are not what they used to be. So we're almost done. I'm like, there can't be much more to this, but then I'm looking at all these little pieces that we have here. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe we're not nearly done. We have that many pieces left over. And I know we use all these pieces. This is not the first time I've built this set. It is the second time. Second time around. I love these little antenna control pieces that go on a single, if you can see that on they go on a single stud. I loved these when I was a young man playing with Legos and building spaceships in the 80s. That was my jam. If there's one thing that you need to build, it's a spaceship. There we go. How did I miss all of those little studs on the bottom? At what point in the step, what step did I miss all of the studs on the bottom? You can see them right there. in the instructions. So I need to get those in place. I knew there was some on the bottom. There's somewhere in the steps I missed a step. Those little studs should be all 3 across there. And this has this special hook to come out when you're holding it, so you can see it this way. And this thing allows it to be put on a stand. A very precarious stand, but a stand nonetheless. And you have Boba Fett, the Mandalorian, and your frozen captive. And that is Boba Fett's Starship. And let's get Boba Fett in there. Let's get it off its stand. I probably will go down to the local bricks and minifigs and, well, if I put Boba Fett in there, he won't fit with... I don't think he'll fit with his blaster. I get my face all up in the camera. My big bulbous head in view, in way of the overhead cam. Come on, Boba Fett. There you go. Boba Fett in his Starship, and now his blaster, his big blaster, we have to figure out some place to put. Or what I'm probably thinking of doing is getting a stand, an actual stand for this, where I can have the minifigs on display with it. But in the meantime, that was the build. So thank you for joining us. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff if you feel up to it. If not, I understand. Sometimes it's just fun to lurk. But it helps me know what's going on, what you're enjoying, what you're not. And so I know what content I can look forward to. Not that we do everything here is, again, for fun. So if we're doing something and it's enjoyable to you and that's fun for me, we'll keep doing it. So this has been another episode 67 of the Anarchimedes Show. Thank you for joining us. I am Anarchimedes. Until next time, signing off.